speaking of books,
Yeah.
like a while ago, I just happened to look over and saw this, and I didn't have it in my crap to talk about. But have you ever come across something that you're like, oh my god, I totally forgot about that? I did. Yeah, Hank the Cowdog. It was a book. I don't remember. So one of my friends got me into these books, and I kind of liked them, which was odd because I didn't read. But yeah, I just happened to see this, and I was like, oh my god, I remember that book. So, of course, I had to buy it. My next actual real round of pickups here. We got some Dreamcast games, so I'm trying to work on my Dreamcast collection. It's pretty weak. I didn't have the Dreamcast as a kid. A car just drove by, so you probably heard that. So I am trying to work on that. But we got Confidential Mission, which is an on-rail shooter, kind of like Virtual Cop. Yeah. It's fun because I played Virtual Cop 2 so much as a kid that I basically knew everything. So it's kind of fun to play a game that you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we didn't do great the
No,
first time.
We did. This one I tried playing, but I think I'm missing something. It seems like it could be cool, but I don't know. It was kind of one of the last games I was playing to get gameplay footage. Maybe I was just burnt out. I don't know. But Toy Commander. So you play as like a toy airplane, and like everything's like a real house and all this kind of stuff. So it's cute, but I was missing something, so couldn't tell you much about it. This, I had to buy this one. This was just a no-brainer. Silent Hill 2 Beats of Rage. Now, if you have no idea what the hell this is, well, obviously it's a fan-made game. Someone made it's called Beats of Rage. It's like the engine they call it. There's some other games that use it. I don't remember what, but yeah, it's a Silent Hill beat 'em up. It's fantastic. But I will say I kind of wish they'd refine it a little bit because it doesn't quite. It's very much based on Streets of Rage 3, but it just feels. I don't know. Something about it doesn't feel right. But who cares? It's just fun to play Silent Hill as a beat 'em up.
Right. So I know we're outside of spooky season, but I love some spooky. Look at this little ghost in this adorable frame, and he's just like, ooh. So yeah, this is going to stay out all year long just because it's freaking adorable. It's a witch. The ghost shows up and it's a witch. Or it's a witch who died. Ghost. Oh, yeah. But also, with this, we got it at the same place. Or he got it at the same place. He got it for me for Christmas. And this thing is so cool. And look, okay, I'm not really, when he first handed it to me, I was like, a casket. And then I opened it. And it's super heavy. Like, I can really club somebody if they come breaking into the house. It has a mirror. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to blind you. It has a mirror. And then it has Nosferatu in there. And he's just hanging out. Boom. Look at that. Hey.
Speaking of toys that I had when I was a kid, again, I think that was a little while ago. But yeah, I have a couple other Jurassic Park toys, but this was another one I had, which is the Raptor. He's a little broken. He's not quite functioning, but still kind of cool. Yeah, I really want the T-Rex I had when I was a kid, but for one, it's expensive. Two, it's huge. But I still kind of want it. I've never seen it out in the wild, though.
So this should have went with spooky season conversation. But look at it. Okay, you ready for the most annoying thing in the world? Ah! I love it so much. Oh, they're so annoying. But it is so cool.
A couple of games. I can't remember. I think you got me this for like my birthday or something. I can't remember.
If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember this whole year.
I know, yeah. I really don't either. Considine, I think that's how you pronounce it, on the Master System. I don't know how I feel about this game. It's kind of Shinobi-ish, Ninja Gaiden-ish, maybe, but I don't know. It's not like difficult, but it does seem it feels a bit jank, but it is the Master System. So, a game I technically already had. So, just to get this out of the way, what happened was there is a store somewhere, I don't want to say where, but they had posted their Black Friday sales, and it was like nothing but like buy two get one pops or something like that. Nothing seemed interesting or up my alley, but I went anyway on Black Friday, and I saw 50% off Red Tag retro games, and I was like, oh, these are going to be like $10 games. No, they weren't. I already had this game, but complete in box, I got Ranger X, and I checked on eBay. They were selling it for what it goes for on eBay, but I got it for half off. This one kind of bummed me out because when I got home, I was kind of excited because of the price, and I'm like, oh my god, half off. I didn't like thoroughly look at it, but then again, I got it half off. But that's Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu on the NES, which is kind of a cool game. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I didn't realize that the game was cracked. But again, it was half off, and they were selling it for less than what it goes for in better condition. So who knows? I may come across one in better condition one day and trade in for it or whatever. I also got another copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out to replace the one that I had because it has a bit of a label tear on it. But then I realized it's a different release of the game, so I'm keeping it. I'm keeping both of them.
Okay, so I have two kind of random things that I got them for Christmas, and I just wanted to show y'all because they're really cool. One thing he got me, and he said it's somebody online. No!
It's from the guy that created Vsauce, or who... If you've ever seen Vsauce on YouTube, it's that guy.
Okay, y'all can't see that worth of crap. Hey, right there. But they're clear playing cards. They're poker cards. And they have the anatomy on them. And it's so fun. Like, it's the anatomy. It's just painted on. It's a little guy being like, hey, build me. What's up? So I did really like that. That was awesome. And not something I knew existed. So that's always a nice surprise. And then the other thing that I got is this paintbrush set. And I know it's very random, but if any of you are painters, this was an Amazon find. This is the company and whatnot, but they're micro brushes. So they're all, well, almost all, very small detail brushes. And they're very nice for, like, I think they were $20 maybe. They're very nice. So 10 out of 10 recommend. I didn't think I'd like them as much as I do.
All right, last batch of games we're going to fly through here. First up, Shadow of the Ninja on the NES. This is a pretty cool game. I haven't played a ton of it. She didn't have a good time with it, but I rather enjoyed what I played, so I look forward to it. It's kind of, Ninja Gaiden-y, sort of, but yeah, recommend. This was a game I'm surprised I didn't have in my collection, but I felt like I needed it. Shadow the Hedgehog on the Xbox. Yeah, it's Sonic with a gun. But if you happen to see Sonic 3, the movie, this is where a lot of that story came from, and it actually kind of made me like Shadow more as a character. I just thought he was Hot Topic Sonic. But he's actually a bit deeper than that, which is kind of cool. So
He's Keanu.
he is Keanu. So this was I think we traded some stuff in, and this is what I left with. Bloody Roar Primal Fury on the GameCube. I'm trying to work on my GameCube collection as well. And yeah, this was the only GameCube game that looked interesting. I had never played a Bloody Roar game. This actually, last night when we were filming this, was the first time we played the game. And yeah, it's okay. It's a fighting game, but you can turn into a beast. It's kind of like Altered Beast, maybe. Next up, Clockwork Knight 2 on the Sega Saturn. I was excited to finally get this game. I've been wanting it for a while. Mainly because I used to play the demo for it many, many years ago on a little Sega CD demo disc. And yeah, this was the game I kind of enjoyed. When you're a collector and you just feel like you have to have something, whether you want it or not.
He's just trying to justify it.
Yeah. Well, she got me Silent Hill Book of Memories on the PS Vita.
You're welcome for such a great game.
I don't know whose genius idea it was to make this game, but yeah, well, honestly, I think you could say it killed the Silent Hill franchise for several years. Mm-hmm. So, leave it at that. Speaking of Silent Hill, again, as a collector, sometimes you question things you do, but for some odd reason, I just felt like I wanted the Japanese versions. So she got me Silent Hill 2 on the PS2. The Japanese version. It's cool because they have like different artwork and stuff like that. And I do have the Xbox version of Silent Hill 2, or the Japanese version. So, yeah. Speaking of crap games, so we made a trip to Pennsylvania last year to see my grandparents. I think I said at the beginning of the video, but we made a pit stop on the way back at Gettysburg, and because she had never been, and we ended up finding a game store, which is cool because we actually got quite a bit of Christmas shopping done. Mm-hmm. This was one of the games I picked up because I'm like, well, I have to have Jurassic Park on the 3DO. Yeah, this is so you pick like a character, and then you pick a location, and then you're supposed to save that character. As you can see, clearly they couldn't get the rights to the original actors. I don't know who these people are. That is not Alan Grant or Ian Malcolm. But also, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I picked Dennis Nedry, and now I'm trying to save Dennis Nedry from the Dilophosaurus, and I'm like, why am I saving Dennis Nedry? It just doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, this is the first 3DO game I've bought in, I don't know, 7 years probably. And probably the last one I buy for another 7 years.
Yeah. So, speaking of Gettysburg, we went. Yeah, yes. But we also did the Civil War stuff, and I got a bullet. As a real Civil War. Now, this is actually from Virginia. She was like, it's actually not from Gettysburg. The Gettysburg bullets were way more expensive, actually. But she was like, they get shipped in all over the place from literally every Civil War era or place. Whatever.
Yeah. Battlefield.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. They get shipped in from every battlefield, so you never know what you're going to get. But the lady was really knowledgeable about like which ones came from where, and she gave us all kinds of information about the place. It was actually pretty cool. And then we went to that tavern, the Miners Tavern.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was really cool. I got some pictures. I'll send you.
Yeah.
But the Miners Tavern, if you go to Gettysburg, please go to that place. I think it's so cool.
At that same place, of course, I had to get some sort of souvenir, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found this, and I just couldn't help but laugh. I love Intercourse, Pennsylvania. It's a keychain. If you know the inside joke, Buford, who is not at all me. He's actually my neighbor. But he's from Intercourse, Pennsylvania, so I kind of bought it for him.
Yeah.
Also, it's just funny because most of Intercourse, Pennsylvania is Amish people. So this next thing is interesting. We went out to eat with my parents. I think it was like Father's Day or something. I don't remember. But there was a store that we saw that we're like, well, this looks kind of interesting. And I wasn't expecting to leave with something like this, but I did. But they had this guitar in there that, as you can see, has no electronics or anything like that on it. I thought it'd be a fun little project. As you see, I've put a lot of work into it already. But I do need to get pickups for it. I do have a bridge. I think the bridge will work. I did get tuning pegs, but I need to make the holes a bit bigger. But yeah, we're thinking about staining this something. I'm not quite sure, but
or maybe just clear coating it.
Yeah, but it's just cool looking. And I was just like, you know what? It'd be a fun little project. Hopefully, maybe. The main reason I'm pulling this up is I'm hoping that next year's pickups, maybe this will be complete. We'll see.
That'd be cool.
It probably won't, but...
So, I had been collecting some TMNT dudes. And we hit the mother lode in Gettysburg. And he got me some great ones. Some of which are like a little off-kilter. And I actually don't know anything about some of them. And then a couple of them I actually did recognize from just years past,
2 hours later.
So this one is really cool because it even comes with the Triceratops. And it has the card that came with it, like the back of the thing. So it tells you about it and whatnot. But this one is probably my favorite that I got. And then I got this dude. No clue. But the freaking detailing on this is so interesting. Like there's a spider on the back. And there's a little fish. And then like... I was looking in here, there's all kinds of crap. Like, there's a little teddy bear in his stomach.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Like, I'm sorry, but somebody made a lot of effort, or put a lot of effort into the mold for this guy. He also has, like, some things, like, hanging out inside of him, too. But it's not as detailed as that one. But look how cool he is. And look he's got a tentacle for a foot for some reason that I've not quite figured out. I have this guy who's super 90s. Look how 90s this guy is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. And then we got this one, who is kind of missing a leg, but I think we can fix that a little bit. But I will say it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the last piece, this was a surprise. I didn't even see this. So this was at...
I'm not good.
Yeah, this was again at that store in Gettysburg. So she got this for me for Christmas. Total surprise, because at first I was like, is that even like real? No, it's hand painted, custom Nintendo GameCube that looks, well, it's Zelda, of course.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like I wouldn't necessarily consider myself like a huge Zelda fanatic, but I love collecting Zelda stuff. Like they're just really cool. But I do like the color scheme, the gold and green. The thing that kind of bummed me out because I was playing last night, the controller's not an actual GameCube controller, but who cares? The console is.
I must say I can reach out and
Yeah.
order one and have them paint it for you.
It just seemed weird. Like, I don't know, why'd you skimp out on the controller? But, I mean, it's still pretty neat. So, not upset about it. It's definitely going to go out on display. I assume it works. I haven't tested it, but who cares? I'm not going to play with it. So,
Yeah.
anyway, guys, that was another round of pickups. Yeah, I don't know what this year is going to bring. Every year is some new adventure at this point. So, we're hoping to hit up some more conventions. We said that last year, too. It didn't happen. But thanks again for watching, guys. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you again next time.